Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on equations with fractions worksheet. So this video presents a worksheet where we can practice solving equations with fractions. Now we've done a lesson on this, so as always on the last slide, that's the next slide, there is a link, so if you need some help just go to the next slide, click on the link, it will automatically take you to the lesson and it will explain how to do all the examples. Now basically in the lesson what we did, we explained the following. When you have an equation with a fraction, as we have here, you look at the denominator. Now this is just one single fraction. So in order to solve this particular equation, all you do is look at that single denominator and you multiply both sides of the fraction by that denominator. And then you proceed as per normal. And don't forget, what you do to one side of the equation you have to do to the other to keep the equation balanced. And it's exactly the same here. Multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator, and that's exactly the same as That's the same that we do for those 5 there and also number 6. So the first 6 are very similar because there's only a single denominator. When we get to number 7, it's slightly different because we have 2 numbers that represent the denominator. So we say to ourselves, well, what do I multiply both sides by? Well, all you do here is you pick the lowest number that 3 and 5 will divide into. Then you multiply each term by that number, and then you solve the equation as per normal. Moving down to the last 3, they are again a little bit more involved. Let's try this one, just this one here, to explain the principles. The lowest number that 3 and 4 will divide into, you find that. Then you multiply the t plus 5 over 3 by that number. You multiply the t plus 9 over 4 by that number, and you multiply 8 by that number. By doing that, that removes all the fractions, and then you solve the equation as per normal. And it's exactly the same for the last 2. Over here, just be very careful of the minus signs, and I'll give you a hint, it's a good idea to use brackets. So for those last 3, it's a very good idea to use grouping symbols. So this video has given us a worksheet where we can practice solving equations with fractions, and if we need help on the next slide, just click on the link. It will take us to the lesson, and it will help us to solve all these problems.